Okay, so today I'm going to show you how to make a tempo and beat grid using Audacity. As you can see, Audacity doesn't really give you anything for something like that, like a lot of other DAWs do. It just gives you usually just time markers. But what I'm going to show you to do today is how you can add your tempo as well as add markers that you can snap to. So the first thing you want to do is go generate, you go click track. So I'm going to make a click track that is at 115 beats per minute. It's going to have 4 bars per measure because I'm just using quarter notes to snap to today. And then this is what it's going to sound like. Yeah, there's a lot of settings you can adjust with this. There's tick, ping, there's also noise. I think I'm going to use tick for this one. Number of measures, because it's not really going to be very long. I'm just going to do 26 measures. And so when I'm happy with how it sounds, I click OK, and it's going to make me a little beat grid here. So then I click on my beat grid, and then I go up to Analyze, and I go Beat Finder. So what Beat Finder is going to do is it's going to put a marker on every one of these little points here. So I go to Beat Finder, threshold percentage 65. Usually this is okay. So far I haven't had any problems with this finding where it is. So I click OK, and this is essentially the beat grid. So I'm going to name that beat grid, and this is going to be called click track. I know which one is which. Well, it's kind of easy to tell, but if I was doing a big project, I would need to know where all my stuff is. Yeah, so if you click Command 1, if you're on a Mac, you zoom in, and you will see all of these markers going more or less to the middle of this beat of each of these. And so that's what you're going to be using to do your stuff. And so I'm going to go into Finder. I'm going to get where is it here? Get some breaks. Yeah, breaks. All right, let's see if we can find something cool. No, a lot better than that. There we go. Okay, so I'm going to throw that one in there. Get rid of that. Okay, and I'm going to zoom in. Zoom on in. Okay. So this is what we've got to work with. Okay, I'm going to start my loop right there. I'm going to hit Command I. Delete that, and so there's where my loop sits. Now as you can see, I want this kick to be right here, and so in order to do that I go Effect, and then I go Change Tempo. It's going to affect the speed, but it's not going to affect the pitch, and so I need to speed this up a little bit. So I'm going to go 4, yeah, leave it at that, percent change 4%. And it's going to bring it down a little bit, and then I hit, I'll show you here, repeat change tempo is again. Oh, okay, that's a little bit too much. Alright, change tempo to maybe 1. There we go. Nah, that's too much again. Change tempo 0.5, and there we go. Okay. Yeah, so then I get this. And I go Command C, copy. And now, a fun trick in Audacity you can do is you can hit the right arrow key, and you're going to go to the end of your clip. So then if you need to paste something over and over again, this is really handy. And then you go Command V, there it is. Right click, or right arrow, Command V, right arrow, Command V. Okay, so let's go back and see how that sounds. I guess for our purposes, I would probably mess around a lot more with this. And you could do it using either these. Well, I would normally do it like with the grids after a while. You could do it a lot better than I've done it, where you actually start with the first beat of the kick, because I think I cut off some of that kick. You could do it using the click track entirely. It's completely up to you, but this is how you would get a beat grid into Audacity and mess around with it and stuff. All right.